Hey y'all. Peace and Palo Santo sticks. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's your girl Lika, aka Divinely Lika. And I was on my way out the door, but Spirit kind of gave me like this intuitive nudge to do reading real fast just to get some energy updates from Spirit. See what Spirit wants us to know. Yeah. But I decided to use one of my little smart mouth decks. That's what at least that's what I call it. It's like the unsugar coated, straight to the point type advice. So I'm gonna start off with this deck. As y'all know, I do freestyle readings on my channel, so I kind of just hop around. I really don't know what direction I'm going as far as cards that I'm gonna be working with. I typically know the cards I'm gonna start with, and then if you freestyling, you ain't supposed to know what your next bar is. So I just hop around as the message develops. But let's get it started. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and universe, clear and accurate messages for the collective. Clear and accurate messages for the collective. What is it that their spirit guides, angels, and ancestors want them to know at this time? Please block out any interferences as I get these messages across, and please just protect my space, spirit. Any negative energy being sent my way, please just return it back to sender times 10. Open up my third eye chakra to allow me to dive deeper into my intuition to get further clarification of the cards that come out today. And please just open up my third chakra so I can accurately interpret the cards that come out today, Spirit. Thank you so much. Ashe. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right, let's get to it. All right. Clear and accurate messages for the collective spirit. What is it that their spirit guides, angels, and ancestors want them to know at this time? The first one we have is take a fucking trip. Get some shit. Go see some shit. Do some things. Talk to people cooler than you. So spirit wants you to expand right now. Expand your horizons right now. If you're a person that's like typically a homebody and kind of just lives in more of a like routine day to day type of thing, spirit wants you to like step out there, get out there, you know, experience some new things. We all on borrowed time well, we're all on borrowed time to an extent. Um, as far as this 3D shit is concerned, spirit wants you to get out there, expand your horizons. Let's see what else. I get stuck in a rut. I'm hearing stuck in a rut. Like you just been doing stuff the same way for so long. And even something deep down inside you says, damn, I kind of do want to switch it up. You're probably bored with like your life or like how things just this same routine of doing things and kind of want to step out there yourself. So I get this. I don't know why I'm here stuck in a rut. So the next one we have is it says step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spir spirulina tastes like ass. Spirulina, I literally went to go get that herb more recently for my stomach, and it kind of has like a I don't know like if it's rotten egg, but it has a real assy smell to it, and it tastes funny. But it's good for your body. But anyway, it says eat some yummy shit, bacon, chocolate, beer, get some. I don't encourage this, but I guess what I will take from this message, just because I want to encourage healthy eating, to treat yourself. Treat yourself to something nice. If you like typically just have a real strict diet of, and that might be a lot because a lot of people, maybe started their New Year's resolutions of, oh, I got to do this shit this way and I got to stay consistent if I want things to look like this. Still treat yourself because there's certain times I come across people who work out and they'll be like, I eat whatever I want and I look like this. And it's just they dedicated and they work out and they probably burn their calories off. So Spirit is saying to treat yourself. That's just what I'm getting in general right now. Take a trip and try out some different foods or go to some different restaurants. I know for me personally, I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Honestly, we don't have like a lot of vegan food options. But I noticed like in a lot of different cities and states, they got like some fire ass like vegan restaurants. I really do want to travel just to eat real good. Um, I'm all for that. I'm a foodie. So yeah. Spirit is just kind of I think you're ooh, and then we got on the on like the top of the deck it says you equals tight ass. So I get somebody who is just like really loosen the fuck up, control freaks don't get laid. Like you need Like you might be somebody that wants everything to be perfect, so you stick so strictly to this routine because you feel like if you don't, you're going to backslide or whatever it may be. But I think Spirit wants you to incorporate some fun in there as well. Like everything's not to be like not all business, but be a little bit like put a little bit of pleasure in there as well. That's what I'm hearing. All right. What else, Spirit, for the collective? hmm Okay, so it says whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Now it's not the fucking time. I don't know why I'm hearing like reaching out to somebody. I'm hearing reaching out to somebody. It's not the time. If you're contemplating like reaching out to somebody or speaking on something, Spirit is saying right now is not the time to do that. What else, Spirit? Okay, it says get over yourself, pull your shit together, help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. Okay. I think I'm gonna pull a few more and then I'm gonna jump to a different deck. Two more, Spirit, for the collective. He's like, I'll give it to you if you stop shuffling so hard and putting it back in the damn deck. They be wanting to file, but I be too rough sometimes. All right, it says, fuck fear, it will lie to your face. See, well, I feel like that's a little, hold on. We'll pull it together. We're gonna pull it together. And I hear like fear of failure, like it's like this fear of failure thing that I'm hearing. And I think that's why this person is so strict to their diet, so strict to um like living in this routine because they're in fear like if they step out of this routine that they're going to lose sight of their goals or like I feel like somebody feels like they're running behind like they're behind in their life like they're supposed to be further than where they are and I just have to like remind y'all we're all on our own timelines. Like everything is happening in the perfect time for you. And I think a lot of times we'll get caught up with like on so it may be social media. I would say social media because that's the first thing I always think of. Social media. We'll be so caught up in seeing how other people are doing or what they have that we feel like we're behind. And Spirit is telling you that you're on your perfect timeline. Everything that's unfolding for you is happening in your divine time. We're all on our own timeline. So don't feel like nothing's a race. Everything is happening in a perfect time for you and no sooner than it needs to. It says you got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. Okay, so when I hear this, remember when we got the card that it says now is not the fucking time. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. I think it has something to do. I felt like that has something to do with speaking on something or yeah, speaking on something or addressing something. And I feel like the reason why like spirit has gotten you not to speak on this situation or address this situation is because deep down inside intuitively you already have the answers like you know what it is but you're second guessing yourself so that's what's making you want to act on it or speak on it or whatever it may be but the reality of the situation is that deep down in your gut and in your heart you already know what it is and spirit is saying to trust that and and go for it or yeah trust that and move accordingly not go for it trust that and move accordingly go enjoy yourself. All right. So I'm being nudged to, I don't know why I'm being nudged to pull from this deck. This is the Lover's Oracle cards. I got these from Amazon. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, universe, clear and accurate messages for the collective. Clear and accurate messages for the collective. What is it that those spirit guides, angels, and ancestors want them to know at this time? Please block out any interferences as I get these messages across. And please just protect my space as I get these messages across. Open up my third eye to allow me to dive deeper into my intuition to get further clarification of the cards that come out today. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe. I'm really gonna order a microphone this week, y'all. These headsets is like kind of on my nerves, but I be getting message from Spirit to like stop waiting for everything to be perfect and just show up, get your voice heard. So I show up how with what I get until I got better, until the situation changes. All right, let's see, Spirit. All right, clear and accurate messages for the collective. Clear and accurate messages for the collective. All right, so I have the dragonfly. It says, be lighthearted, find out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Be lighthearted, finding out things. Okay, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. So I think that, and I feel like that's the clarification to the now is not the fucking time card. It's not the time for you to try to address the issue, push the issue, speak on the issue, because whatever it is that you need to know or you're unsure about, it's gonna come to light. So just be patient and allow things to unfold. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm hearing focus on your healing, focus on yourself, focus on getting out there, conversing with other people, treating yourself. What else, Spirit, for the collective? Ooh, I said treat yourself. When I was hearing treat yourself, I was thinking sexual pleasure too. I really was. I just didn't want to get nasty. But anyway, it says seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Well, what I take from this card is more of a sexier time in your life, more pleasure filled time in your life. And maybe that's not what your focal point is right now. Like you just probably started this new year like hauling ass. Like this is about me. I'm pouring into me. I ain't with no motherfucking distractions. I don't want nobody in my motherfucking space. Fuck that. I'm trying to be here by this time and I gotta stay focused. And Spirit is saying there's nothing wrong with that, but incorporate some pleasure in there as well. Life ain't all about just being serious all the time. Like, you want to live this life as well. You know, make sure you're living life as well. What else, Spirit, for the collective? So, we got girl with a snake. It's saying empath and narcissist relationship, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So, am I speaking to a collective who I'm speaking to a group of people who are empaths who are in a relationship with a narcissist? What's so crazy is why I don't know why that's typically the combination of relationships, but that can be so emotionally draining. But I don't know why when I get this card, I feel like this is what you came out of. Like you probably put so much, I feel like I'm speaking to a group of people that put so much energy into a relationship that wasn't serving them. You're an empath and you're with a narcissist. And a narcissist is somebody who takes, a person who drains you, kind of depletes you. Um, and I think that's why you're kind of you maybe started this year, or maybe it wasn't just this year. Maybe this actually kind of went a little bit into this year, this empath and narcissist relationship. And maybe now that you're ending it, you're just on some I'm trying to take my life serious right now. Everything's about me. I want to focus on me. I put so much energy into this situation that I need to just pour into myself. And all of these things are right. And I encouraging you to stay on that path, but incorporate some fun and pleasure in there as well. What else, Spirit, for the collective? Tell me more, Spirit. All right, we got passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So this is beautiful. After coming out of a situation of, um, an empath and narcissist situation, which I can imagine is more than stressful because I'm an empath myself and I have a tendency to attract narcissists or people that need some form of healing because I also am a healer. Um, how beautiful to come out of that type of situation and then find somebody who you have like some super chemistry with. Like each other equally. Now you're in a situation where it's an equal give and take where you were in a situation before where it's like you're pouring in somebody else's cup and they're not pouring back into yours or very little. Like their cup is probably spilling over and you probably got to sip enough to wet your mouth a little bit. Wet your whistle, but not enough to actually hydrate. Mm. What else, Spirit? She's supposed to come out. I'm gonna let him fly. Tell me more, Spirit. We got mirror, and it says mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds. Relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. So leaving this relationship, that's one thing about relationships. Nothing is gonna reflect or trigger your wounds or the things that you need to heal from like a romantic relationship will, which is why even the relationships that it's like damn but it was so beautiful and there was so much potential and this could have been this and this could have been that and now it's the end, there's a blessing within that situation because there's always lessons in relationships, especially the failed ones. There's something that you're supposed to learn. And I promise you, it's bigger than niggas ain't shit or females ain't shit or never trust a hoe or it's so much bigger than that. It's typically something within ourselves. They say we attract who we are, to an extent, which is crazy. That's the one I still try to wrap my head around, but I get it. Um, if you're not healed, you're going to probably attract somebody who is not healed and therefore that relationship or the different things that are going to take place in that relationship that may hurt or more times than not are going to hurt because some of the most valuable lessons come from heartbreak. um, that person is going to mirror the things that you need to work on within yourself. You need to heal within yourself. Where it may seem like you can see all of their flaws so clearly, but there's also some within yourself that you need to heal. That Spirit wants you to take the time to kind of look in the mirror and reflect on that relationship to figure out what it is that you needed to learn about yourself in that situation. Okay? So though you're doing good with this, spending time alone, pouring into yourself, trying to make sure you're eating healthy, taking care of your temple and trying to stay consistent to this routine because you just don't want to be you feel like you're like in fear of making a wrong turn. Um, Nothing is wrong with that, but Spirit does want you to live your life, to live your life, and to still treat yourself as well. But definitely take the time to look back on that relationship and try to understand what it is that the universe is trying to teach you through that other person. What is it that you need to heal? Is there any type of childhood wounds that maybe got? Think of the different things that triggered you in that relationship and think of the source of those triggers, like the real source of those triggers, like outside of that person, the real source of those triggers. I'm hearing abandonment issues. Did you put up with with less than what you deserve because you were afraid of losing a person because you fear abandonment, something that maybe stemmed from childhood? That's just what I'm hearing. Okay. What else, Spirit, for the collective? Gave it right to me. Palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So this is the energy that you're about to step into if you're not into it already. But I see stability. I see stability. I see security. Everything that you're doing is for the great is for a good purpose. But I love that it ends with flexibility because it's something about you getting out of this particular routine of doing things exactly this way. They have to be exactly this way. I have to wake up in the morning, I have to do this, I have to do that, and do this and do that. Incorporate a little bit more flexibility in there and make sure you're adding some time for some fun, some you, some treating yourself, some passion, some seduction, some all that good stuff. Okay. What else, Spirit? Let's take a few more before we move on. I have the golden mirror. Self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So yeah, this is what you're leaving behind. This is what you're leaving behind. Put it up to the camera. You're leaving this behind, and now you're going to experience, more stability, some seduction, some fun, some flirt, and some date, and some hooking up. Something you probably haven't done in a really long time because you've invested in this relationship for so long. And even if there was times where like maybe you guys would break up here and there, you're probably still always stuck on that person. Even now that you guys are not apart, you probably haven't even been looking to really date. You've just been really focused on just pouring into yourself and sticking to this strict routine, and Spirit is saying get out there, allow yourself to be seen by different people, and potentially find a better romantic partner for yourself as well. Okay. All right, I'm going to take one more for the collective, Spirit. We have the swords and rose: clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. So I feel that you guys are stepping into your power after leaving this situation and focusing on yourself and just your happiness and your peace and enjoying yourself, that you're also stepping into your power as well. But I don't know why I see a sword and a rose. So I get like this, I get like a balancing your divine feminine, your light feminine energy to your dark feminine energy. I don't know why I feel like I'm speaking to a feminine energy. Flip and switch the roles as they may apply. And please understand that my messages are time fluid. I keep forgetting to say stuff like that. Please remember that my messages are time fluid, so this may apply to past, present, or future. And please flip and switch the roles as they may apply, because I also could be talking about somebody who's in your energy. Take what resonates and leave the rest, because I am speaking to a collective group of people. So there may be certain things within this message that is directed to one specific person or a large group of people and not you specifically, but take what resonates. But yes, when I see this card, because there is a rose and a sword, I get this feeling of um, like balancing your light feminine and dark feminine energy. We all have light feminine and dark feminine energy within us. And I feel something about balancing that. If I'm speaking to a group of masculines, then I also take this card as balancing your feminine and your masculine energy, a balance of that with this clarity. Love it. Love it. Love it. Beautiful reading thus far, but I want to finish it off with, I think I do, but I got like this intuitive nudge to pull from my angel answers cards. I don't know what my next bar is in this freestyle reading. Like, what's the next bar? It's like, I'm gonna pull from these cards. 1313 may resonate with somebody. I mean, these are just the synchronicities that I wrote on the back of the cards on the last reading that I did, but all right, let's see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, messages for the collective. What is it that spirit wants them to know at this time? Please protect my space as I get these messages across, and just block out any interferences. Um, this card wanted to show itself. It says, get some fresh air, get in touch with nature, get some fresh air, and get in touch with nature. That's what that wanted to show itself. Let's see, what else? What else? What else? Hold on, y'all, real quick, because I just don't really feel like. Every other deck that I use so far has been cleaned, but I have not cleaned this one in particular. So if y'all could just give me a moment to just use my Palo Santo, peace and Palo Santo sticks, y'all. My Palo Santo stick to just clear energy real fast. Spirit is telling me to do it, so I'm gonna hurry up and do it real quick, fast, and in a hurry. You know, I be trying not to hold y'all too long because I be looking at them analytics of how long people stick around when you ain't getting straight to a message. Motherfuckers be like, next. I be like, damn, give a bitch a chance. Give me a chance, y'all. Spirit, please just remove any energy that's lingering on these cards from the any prior readings. Thank you so much, Ashe. Yeah, for real. All right, what else, Spirit? All right, these don't fly out because they're so thin. I'm gonna make a I'm really gonna get another deck of index cards that's a little bit thicker so I can actually. Okay, I have numbing the pain. So that wanted to show itself. That actually flew out on its own, numbing the pain. So I don't know if this relationship that you left behind, maybe you haven't processed it the right way. A lot of us feel like ooh, and I feel like that's why we got that tight ass card. Um, thank you for that. That was my confirmation ding. But I feel like when we got this card, this U equals tight ass and step away from the crazy diet for a hot second and take a fucking trip. Like, you know, this energy of switching up how you do stuff. I feel like you guys got out of that relationship and got out of the relationship and didn't really process the emotions of it. You kind of like use, and a lot of people use this method to get over heartaches. I used to be one of them people. Like I never used to really sit with myself for my emotions. I would just be on some, all right, well, I got to figure time keep moving, shit keep moving. So I got to be busy. I got to keep myself busy because I'm not going to sit here focusing on this relationship or what he's doing now that now that we're separated or we're apart or whatever. Um, I need to be busy. I got to keep myself busy. And I feel like you're using, um, trying to keep yourself distracted and stay into this routine of kind of numbing or trying not to address the pain or the lessons that you were supposed to learn from that person, from that failed relationship. That's just what I'm hearing. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay, so whoever your past person is, I think they want to communicate. This one, what showed itself is ego is in the way of communication. I feel like somebody wants to apologize, which is kind of cool because that would mean that a narcissist is maybe seeing their ways, or maybe the apology isn't genuine. I also get that feeling as well. But whoever this person is that you separated from, they do want to communicate with you. However, their ego is much stronger than their higher self is, so they're not going to do it anytime soon, at least. Toxic friend. Okay. My God. Allow them to make the next move sit pretty. So if you have like any, oh, remember when we got that card that says, um, whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, don't do it. And I said, I feel like it has something to do with somebody reaching out or communicating. When you're an empath, Because we did get the empath and narcissist paradigm, meaning relationship or situation. Um, when you're an empath, we have this thing for feeling sorry for people. A motherfucker can hurt us a million times, and we'll sit there and be like, we'll sit there and see maybe their traumas or something within them that they need to heal that allows them to behave the way that they behave. But spirit is saying to stop fucking feeling sorry for this person. You've done enough of feeling sorry for this person. If you it and if And if you have this intuitive feeling or like this feeling that is saying, well, maybe I should reach out to check in on them to make sure they're okay or whatever it may be, Spirit is saying, don't fucking do it. Stay focused on yourself. Stay focused on enjoying yourself, trying to have some fun, bringing some light-hearted, good fun and experiences into your life. Go on some dates, flirt with some new people. If that is your person, if the person that you separated from is your person, like a right person, wrong time situation, they'll always be your person. Like, ain't, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, we're all on a specific timeline. Everything happens in divine timing and in the perfect time for you. So, um, do not reach out to this person if you have any desire to reach out to them. Spirit is saying not to do it. Allow them to make the next move. But right now, it does say you're mirroring each other. Also, we also got the mirror card. We also got the mirror card. So if you're healing, then they're probably healing as well. More than likely, they're also healing as well. So there may be some different things that are coming to them in this time apart. The same way that like I'm telling you that you need to spend some time with yourself and look on the relationship to look back on the relationship and the things that took place so you can understand what you were supposed to learn from this relationship. I also think that person is doing it as well because you guys are marrying each other or mirroring each other. So rather that be positive or negative. So if you're not going about the breakup the right way, then more than likely that person is not mirroring you in the most positive or productive way. So take some time and try to understand what spirit is trying to teach you through this person, through that union. But the good thing is that there's a lot of stability and security coming your way with this palm trees card. So that's positive. You're going to be balancing out. There's, like I said, I'm hearing the mirror, so they mirror each other. So also the divine masculine, this may be a divine counterpart situation. Um, Possibly. I don't want to speak too soon on that because I haven't really got like any twin flame card or anything like that. Um, Spirit is saying to be aware of a toxic friend though in this time because you probably left your relationship and now you're kind of surrounded with your friends, but just be wary of the people who you're surrounding yourself with. You might have a friend that's actually not the most positive to be dealing with right now in your healing stage. Like that might be the person trying to convince you to go out and drink and just do a bunch of low vibrational shit. Bitch, fuck somebody else or whatever it may be. Like just some low vibrational shit. Now don't get me wrong, I do feel like you need to add some pleasure in there, but you know, be calculated about that decision. Not just go like not with the intent of let me to get over one person, let me get up under another person. You know what I'm saying? It says share your talents with the world. Got that. Ooh, I wanted this to come out so bad. I wanted this to come out so bad because I was saying divine counterpart, right? Twin Flame came out as well. These are both of the cards that flipped over. So we got share your talents with the world, and then we also got the Twin Flame card. So that is my confirmation that of the relationship that you were in. So boom, now I can go back to this card what I was talking about. I feel like when I see this card, not only is it like clarity, truth, and revelation, that I also see a balancing of dark feminine and light feminine energy. I also see a balance of masculine and feminine energy. So I feel like your divine counterpart is also with this clarity or this time apart from each other. Um, that is something that's going to be brought to light for them, learning how to balance their feminine and masculine energy. And you're going to be learning how to balance your light feminine and your dark feminine energy as well. Cool. I like that. Or maybe I'm also hearing like your ego self to your higher self. Set boundaries now. That came up with the show. This wanted to show itself. Set boundaries now wanted to show itself. And that's what you're doing right now. If you've like if at least you've made the attempt to do it. You might have this question like this something playing in the back of the head in the back of your head where you want to reach out to your person. And when it comes to a twin flame, oh, it's so hard. It's so hard to separate from that person because that's the other half of your soul. Like that is your other person, that's your other half. So it's very hard to separate from that person, but um like separation is honestly a part of the twin flame union. It's a part of the twin flame journey. You do have to separate because it's a relationship that literally does not work if two people don't do the work on themselves. If you do the work on yourself, that person doesn't do the work on themselves, you're going to come back together, you're going to repel each other again, and it'll just keep happening that way time and time and time and time and time again until y'all both get it the fuck right and work on yourself. But boundaries came up when we got the girl with the snake card, the empath and the narcissist. Being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So empaths have a problem with setting boundaries. That's number one. So what you're doing right now, this time that you're spending away from this person, you're probably actually surprising this person. Like moving in a way that they've never seen you move. Like you're set, you put your fucking foot down on what you're not gonna put up with anymore, of giving more than what you're receiving, and you're pouring into yourself. And keep doing it. And keep doing it. Keep enjoying, keep focusing on eating healthy and stuff. Still treat yourself and have some fun. Absolutely have some fun. Have a fucking amazing time, actually. And yeah, just stay consistent of what you're doing. Set these boundaries and do not let up from them. So we're not communicating. We're sitting pretty. We ain't doing shit. We've done it all. If you were the empath, you've been the one who's been giving the whole time any fucking way. Because a narcissist, all they do is take. Don't get me wrong, I don't feel like a person is that's a narcissist. They're just a narcissist for the rest of their life. You have to heal your inner child wound so you can get past that. Narcissism is nothing but a inner child wound, honestly. That's that's gotten so deep, that's gotten so deep and has calloused this person so much that they start to identify themselves with it. But tapping into your higher self could absolutely get anybody out of their narcissism. And that's how I feel. But yeah, you're going to set your boundaries and you're not going to make any fucking move towards this person. You're going to focus on yourself. If you want to send them love or you want to check on them, do it energetically. Just keep the most you can do is fight for this person in the spiritual realm. Send them love, send them light, send them healing. Hope that they find their way. Okay. All right. We're gonna pull a few more and wrap it up. This one came out. It says you are ascending to greater heights. Beautiful. Beautiful. So this has been your reading. Hmm. This is on the back of the card. Runner is now the chaser. It's a good feeling when the runner is now the chaser. Because I feel like collective, I'm speaking to the people who have been the chasers for so long in this relationship, and maybe this reading is actually bringing you clarity that you are in a twin flame relationship, and if you don't have any familiarity on it, please YouTube it. It is deep. It's deep as fuck. But it's nice because it's like it's a good feeling when the runner is now the chaser because it's like now you're not the one working so fucking hard. Now that person is opening up their eyes the importance of who you are because you probably left this situation feeling underappreciated. But this person in your absence, this person is understanding the value of who you are and your in the part that you served in their life. But with this time of separating and doing what's best for you as an individual soul, you're ascending to greater heights. And that's where we get this stability and this security card, and that's where we get this clarity, this truth, and this revelation, and balancing out your divine feminine, your balancing out your divine feminine energy. Your divine feminine energy is your light feminine and dark feminine energy just being balanced. That's what divine feminine is. A divine feminine is somebody who has who has their dark feminine energy and their light feminine energy balanced and know when to use them and how to use them. I love this for y'all collective. And for the male collectives that I'm speaking to, with this absence from your divine feminine, you're learning how to balance out your masculine and your feminine energy. So you can really tap into your um divine masculine energy. And divine masculine energy is also mixed with feminine energy. Just want to put that out there. Okay. Well, this has been your reading collective. I hope this resonates. If it did, please just like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly, 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 greatly appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the day. Peace.